I, I did not write a manifesto. I couldn't be one of the people who wrote manifestos and they couldn't get it implemented. For me, this is a failure. People who have been writing manifestos and doing cut, copy, and paste. This is something that we should realize that you can't just go and take some British manifesto and then edit it and then give it to our nation as a promise, and it never happens. So we just came with 12 pillars. These pillars can help build the country again. And we want to also govern this country with 12 ministers. For some reason, when I was picking up the number for my ballot, it also said number 12. So I'm 12, 12, 12. And I think that we're going to be voting on the 12th month of this year. But since you already know that when it's 12 o'clock, the sunlight changes. And when it's 12 o'clock again, the day changes. And when the 12th month comes, the year changes. God is telling us symbolically that change is coming. Now, our first pillar says that 16 regional industrial revolution. The reason why we came with this pillar is because 15 regions out of the 16 is non-activated. It's only one activated region in this country, and that's Accra. But you never took a good time to look at it. People are suffering out of Accra. A lot of people, they are all jobless. There is nothing happening there. In the video, we tell you all the values in this region. The total values of these 16 regions comes up to $1.7 trillion. We never need to borrow money from outside. I think our leaders are lying to us. We have the money. They just like giving it out to outsiders. And most of us are working for organizations, and some of the organizations even belong to outsiders. But we like what we're doing because they've given us a position. A life is not about positions if it can't become a conglomerate or an empire. We need to take this opportunity into our hands. This 1.7 trillion is just with minerals. Besides that, we have 13 million hectares of arable lands for farming, which means we can become the #1 exporters of food for Africa. When you put that together, it's 2.5 trillion. In 10 years, we can create 8 million jobs and $4.3 trillion as a country. This is not a dream. This is a vision. This is not a program. This is a purpose. And all of you, some of you are our sisters, some of you are our mothers. Help us to become a part of this national governance. The youth have strength. The youth have some knowledge. And we're very used to technology, and we understand the old way of doing things in a manual form. But let's not be ignorant and watch us as if we can't do anything. I've lived in this country back from England 24 years, and within the 24 years, I've been able to turn over $500 million worth of assets in this country. Ghana is a place that is rich. The money is here, the opportunities are here, and don't ask me why everybody is running into this country from outside. What do you think they're doing? They go into the bushes and they come with machines. Industrialization is our only way out. Yes, we could be bankers and we could be insurers, but the machine is needed. Because when we wake up in the morning, we iron our clothes with machines, we cook our food with machines, we travel to work with machines, but none of the machines that we're building ourselves, which means we're buying everything from outside. We can't keep buying everything from outside when everybody is building things from inside, everywhere in the world. Dubai is doing it. Qatar is doing it. China is doing it. America is doing it. Every country is doing it. When it comes to Africa, we just want to import things. And you know it costs us money to import things. How do you give your cotton to somebody and they bring it back to you as shirt? There's 7 processes where you're going to turn the cotton to textile, to yard, and to pattern before it becomes a shirt. You miss all that process. You never taught your children how to do that. The reason why our cocoa is becoming a butter and it's coming from a different country because we're missing the 7 process. The processing is the plant. We need to bring these machines into our countries. We need to employ people. We don't need people to come and invest. We need to employ people. Now, I have a policy here. This policy is called Ssnit Revolution. And for the first time, I am bringing such a huge opportunity to insurance by turning insurance platform into banks. Making sure that this policy, that whole Ssnit 10,000, that they will insure in the next 5 years of their life, will guarantee them their accommodation when they need it. It will guarantee them their hospital bill when they need it. And it would also fix their education when they need it. Please, I know I don't have enough of this to give to everybody, but if you have a chance and you want to, scan it. They say the best men in this world are the men that are sandwiched by great women. And you know, I never also got the chance to tell you women this. I am advocating for women in this country. I think your flowers haven't been given to you. The men don't want to accept that women can do what the men do. But I am already negotiating with women because I know once we come together, that will be a stronger force to change this world. Women feed us. Women turn our houses to homes. Women are the mothers of this earth. They give birth to us. So let's clap for the women first. So on my left is Dr. Mariam Issaka. That is the incoming vice president for the New Force movement. She's never been into politics. I have never been either. But we believe that together we can build this country again. So I chose a woman of this caliber that has taught people, generational leaders, and also had taken care of funds. So it's disbursed properly and look out for the returns, which is something that, you know, we want to do very good. And so this is the incoming vice president. And I know Dr. Mariam Issaka. Chrissy. All right, so on my right hand is my friend, my girlfriend, my wife, my partner, and the incoming first lady. And yeah, I think we will be very young. We look too young for this, right? You think so?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys something, and this is the last thing I would like to leave everybody with. Life is 7 decades. 70 years is what we're guaranteed. Your first 5 years, you know nothing. Your last 5 years, you know everything, but you can't do nothing. That's 1 decade gone. So now you have 6 left. You're going to sleep 2 decades away. Every night you sleep. So now you have 4 decades left. If you have to educate yourself, you're looking 20 years, at least. So you only have 2 decades to become a wife, a husband, a business mogul, build your dream, everything. And if you're not lucky, some woman or some man will come and steal 1 decade from you and tell you that they love you and only break your heart in the end, so you only have 1 decade left. For this reason, I feel like our time is not enough. And that's why I want to do everything while I'm young. And I don't even feel young anymore. I have lived more than half of my year. I am now worried about the little ones who are coming and those who are not even born yet. I want to leave this country with a legacy and be in the history books of this country and the continent of Africa. I don't want money. I know how to find it. Everywhere money is, I know how to go and bring it. But that's not my mission. My mission is to be a part of this legacy. And I'm glad right now that I'm sandwiched by these 2 beautiful ladies and the rest of you women. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye-bye.
You first. Thank God.